beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Georgia, for those of you who are new, and to my regular subscribers, welcome back. So it seems that while the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville is on a break, we're waiting for the second half of season 4 to continue, which is coming back on September 10th. We have people taking quick vacations, we have getting the kids back in school. However, we have that, but we also have Martel mixing it up with a little bit. So we have Martel with a post and delete, and thanks to the TV Deets Instagram page, we were able to catch it. So while we have Melody off for the weekend, she is in the Hamptons, she's visiting Times Square, she is out there making the money, because all we know that Martel isn't bringing in, and kids are expensive, and they have 4 of them. So while we have Melody off, making a coin, we have Martel over here giving trouble. If you don't already know, I do review Love and Marriage Huntsville. I've been reviewing it from season 1. I have a whole playlist on my channel where you could check out all my reviews. So when you finish watching this video, if you want to go back and see if you think you missed anything that you wanted to know about, you could go back and watch my Love and Marriage Huntsville playlist. And the way you get to it, you click on my YouTube channel and look for playlist, and then you search it, you'll find it. I break it down into seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've also started reviewing Love and Marriage DC. If you don't know, that's the newest franchise. But back to Martel and his antics. Let's go ahead over to TV Deets Instagram page and read what he posted and deleted on his Instagram. So let's take a look at it and we'll see. So here we have it. He starts off with, good parent isn't spreading lies on social media. There's more. Let's get into it. Martell Holt, he says, Melody, please leave me alone. You moved on. I moved on. Stop attempting to destroy me. We have 4 beautiful children together. Stop going live and doing interviews if you don't want to speak positive about the father of your 4 children. I have not spoken negatively of or about you lately, even when asked about you. But I see most of Melody's lives and her interviews, she doesn't even mention him. All she talks about is promoting her business and showing off her cute kids. That's all I see her doing. Then he goes on to say, Melody, stop lying about court and custody, and even the little childish Martel forgot to make the kids lunch. LOL. I told my kids they were eating at school, in which lots of kids do. Alright, so if you remember the first day of school, it was Martel who dropped the kids off. I think Melody was out of town. I think it was his turn to have the kids anyway. And Melody kept saying how she missed her kids, so she kept going to the school. So she went to the school at least 3 times. And on one of the occasions, she just says she's going to go and pack them some lunch. But she didn't say anything about Martel forgetting their lunch. So I'm guessing he's taking offense to that. Okay, and we all know that they're in court right now. Martel is suing Melody for full custody of the kids. Right now, they're sharing custody 50-50, but he wants full custody, so he's dragging her into court to get that done. So, all right, he says, I'm 2-0 in court, and she is 0-2. My attorney is 4-0 against her attorney. The courtroom isn't social media. Judges hear facts. In bold, he puts that. If you have anything else to say, Mel, make sure I'm there for my side of the story, because we know you do or say anything for social media. And then he puts the little perfect the little okay emoji, and then he puts a glass of wine. He's not done. Then he goes on to say, I'm requesting full custody because she's had over 24 people, wow, since our separation, with only a few being her family members, watch our children, including Marcus, in my city for 2 nights while Melody flew to another state without informing the father of anything. I asked Melody if we could not allow men to watch our children, and she said, I do what I want. Months later, Marcus's husband was left alone watching my children. If you don't know who Marcus is Melody's brother, and he is married and he is living in Atlanta. But according to Martel, Marcus has come to Alabama to watch the kids for Melody while she does an event. So I remember there was a scene in one of the show where Martel did ask Melody, listen, if you're going to do events, give me first choice. However, I remember there was another episode where Melody had the kids for that week, and it so happens that the girl's birthday fell on that week, and she invited Martel and he never showed up. So I'm not sure who to believe going forward, because most of the time when I do my reviews, it's based on what I see on the show. I rarely go on social media and pull things off, because you never know. You're giving your opinion. Everything that I'm saying is alleged. So therefore, even though I'm reading Martell notes, Martell's tweets, Martell's Instagram posts, and I'm giving my opinion, it's just my opinion I'm giving based on what he's done and based on what I've seen on the show. There could be a lot more going on that we're not seeing behind the scenes, but I really do think Martell is overreacted. Like Melody said, she doesn't get financial support from him, and these kids, it's 4 kids. Kids are expensive. Somebody got to work and bring in the money. And if she wants her brother to watch the kids, what's the big deal? But he's saying there's over 24 people since the separation of them. So let's continue to read. So he says, not saying they're bad people, just saying that something Melody and I both were against initially. All I ask is that I have the first right of refusal if she is unable to keep the kids during the time with them, which is what I just spoke about. This is something most moms would want, a supportive dad who loves their kids and would rather keep them than sending them to multiple people when the mom is too busy. We get the kids on every other week. We know that sometimes things may happen or come up when we have our kids, and that's okay. My issue is the excessiveness of different people watching our kids. Stop saying that I'm not acting like a supportive dad. I've been the more active parent since day one, before the cameras. I really love and care for my children unconditionally. I'm also suing Melody for falsely accusing me of abusing my son/kids. What? Wait a minute, let me scroll down so we could see. Okay, next one. Swipe left. Accusing of abusing your kids. Martel says, she stated that I hit my son 25 times and hit him on the head and made him bleed. She didn't contact me to ask me what really happened. She contacted her attorney and they took my kids away from me. Oh no. I won in court because she lied. And he says, how sad is this? Now I'm suing because when she made those accusations, she kept my children away from me for 56 days. I remember this. This was the reason I wasn't filming with her starting in January. I remember Martel did make a post about that before. Now it's coming out as to why. She made me miss my baby girls Mariah and Malia's birthdays. Okay, because I did remember him post about that, and then she was saying that he was invited and he didn't show up. So I guess all of that was tied in. Mariah used to cry to stay with me before those 56 days. I guess that's Boss Baby. I think that's Boss Baby, if I'm not mistaken. And then afterwards, she cried twice because she missed her mom. I love that she misses her mom. Her mom just went about it the wrong way. Right now, Melody is in contempt of court for more than one thing. Oh, wow. If you guys knew okay, next. If you guys knew the real Melody, you guys would unfollow and no longer be fans. Just like everybody that once was her friend or no longer her friend. God didn't tell you to go. That's a play on her clothing line that says God says go. He says God didn't tell you to go. He told everybody around you to go. Oh boy. So yeah, this is what Martel posted and delete. Like I said, while Melody was traveling and doing what she had for engagements, she was in Times Square. Then she went to the Hamptons to an event, and then she was back in Times Square. So she is out and about this weekend. Let's see what some of the comments have to say. And Meeky69 says he's suing because he needs money. Okay, she got 5 likes on that. Let me see what some of the other comments have to say. Scroll down a little. I wish they would keep this off social media, which is my sentiments exactly. He said, no, he wants child support. Why not file for the other son? Meaning Ariane, the son he have together with Ariane. Trust me, he has the motive. He is back to his old ways. Another person says, sure. Sheree, please don't get involved in this matter. If you don't know, guys, it's out there on social media that Martel and Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta are dating. She kind of put it out there, but Martel shot it down. He said, no, that's not the case. They're not even friends. He was doing like a project for her, a landscaping project. I don't know if I believe that too much, but that's the excuse he came up with. Let me read this last comment. And then it says, I haven't seen her go in on him at all, which is true. I haven't seen that either. She's repeated stuff she's already said about him or been real selective and cryptic. Martel be telling everything. My favorite part is the lately. Okay, I'm not exactly what she was talking about. I'll probably go back and read that. But yeah, that is what is going on with Martell Holt and Melody Holt currently. I think in the post where he posted about Marcus's husband watching him, some people found that to be homophobic. So right now there is a petition online to cancel Martell Holt, as they say. There's signatures. They're looking for 500 signatures. I don't know where the link is. I just glimpsed it on Instagram somewhere and I scrolled past it. There's a link out there. They're looking for 500 signatures to cancel Martell. And I think so far they have over 200, and they're saying if they don't cancel Martell and get him off the show, they're going to stop watching the show. So they're calling out to Carlos King for him to take Martell off Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's see where that goes. So as I was in the middle of editing this video, I decided to go on social media to see if there was any more posts and delete or anything. And it so happens that Melody was in the process of checking out of her hotel when I went on, and she actually made a post regarding, or should I say, answering or just addressing what Martell posted and deleted that we picked up from TV Deets. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and read what Melody said, and then we're going to close out the video. So she says, I haven't been on social media except to post because I've been traveling / working, but I had a little time today before starting my day to scroll. So I want to say, I will speak on this latest fiasco if and when my spirit leads me to, not what or when anyone else thinks I should, which is in brackets. She says, it's not as urgent or necessary to me because the majority of y'all are wise enough to know, in caps, what's really going on and decipher the truth. Also, I've stayed away from discussing embarrassing and hurtful things regarding my children. We all know this, yes. Even when asked to discuss on Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. So they wanted her to show and discuss that on the show this season, and she told them no, she wouldn't. So she says, I will continue to protect my kiddos as much as I possibly can and look out for their safety and well-being, physically and mentally. So yeah, it'll literally take God saying go for me to say anything pertaining to details of what's truly going on. I will say this, the custody case that is open. Trial hasn't even started. Okay, so she's giving us a little update there. She says, lastly, I have not, in caps, requested less drama and more priors. Not sure where that came from. I'm not sure what exactly she's speaking of. I guess there's something going on social media behind the scenes that I haven't caught up on yet. She says, I appreciate and love those of you who are praying, but I also appreciate the ones who are putting in action and recognizing that no woman should continue to be taunted, emotionally and mentally abused, and slandered because she walked away from a toxic relationship. To the survivors of such, I commend you and I'm rooting for you too. So yeah, she's addressing Martell's his verbal abuse, going on doing the post on delete and talking about stuff on social media. So like she said, she didn't know what was going on until today because she's been working. And you know, Melody does a lot of posts on Instagram. That's her main platform for promoting everything that she's doing. She's just going. And since I gathered this data to do this video, we see that she's now in Martha's Vineyard, and I'm guessing from there she's gonna be out and heading back home because it's like I think a 3-hour drive from New York City to Martha's Vineyard. She's somehow gonna fly out of there or take a train from the airport, probably in Long Island, and head on home. So that's where we have it. She's kind of addressing everything, and she's saying she's not going to address it fully until she's ready. She's letting us know that even though the show wanted her to film everything that was happening behind the scenes, she put a stop to it. So that's good to have an executive producer handle, I should say, or badge, because you also help decide what goes in and out of it. And I'm glad she didn't do that to the kids, because honestly, I've been saying from day one, the kids are the one who are feeling this. The kids are the one who are getting hurt by everything that's going on, and it needs to stop. So I guess eventually we'll find out exactly what's going on, and I'm glad that they're keeping some sort of privacy to everything that's happening in their family, because honestly, not everything needs to be on social media. So there you have it, guys. We have Martell doing a post on delete that was caught before he deleted it. We have Melody addressing it and letting us know a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes, and she says she'll let us know when the time is right. So guys, in the comments, let me know what you think of this. I know that, you know, this show also ties into social media heavily, and we're waiting for the second part of season 4 to come back starting September 10th. So I don't know if this is going to be a part of it, but this is what's currently happening with Melody and Martell in social media. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you go down and you follow TV Deets Instagram page, because they do cover more than just this couple. As you see, they cover most of everything reality TV based across Bravo, O Network, and whatever, and they're also going for social media stuff. So make sure you follow TV Deets. I'm going to leave their Instagram link below, and you could go in and follow them. And until next time, be sure to take care of yourself and your family. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.